Hello, this is Michael with the First Design Project. So this is Align, and it is a digital spirit level. So it uses a IMU, so inertial measurement unit, to determine the tilt of the device, the angular acceleration. And I built it as a standalone functional device. So all of the ESP32 and the components are all hidden inside, along with a battery. So the charging port and upload is right here. The top cover is held on by 4 M3 machine screws. The multicolor LED is right here, along with the user input. So the documentation will show how this was built, and I'll link that in the video description, along with the parts and schematics and code. So a brief overview of what this does is there's a multicolor LED, and it'll shine green if something is perfectly level. The interesting thing is you can press this black button to actually record a level that you can then use as the new target. So if I were to put the level on a slanted surface as such, and then press the black button, it'll record that, and then, I can try to tilt another surface up to the correct orientation. So the potentiometer here, it's a knob, controls the precision, so the threshold to say that something is level, and the switch turns the device on and off. So it's battery powered with a 3.7 volt LiPo. And how the multicolor LED functions is that it'll turn bright white when this button is pressed, and it'll turn all the way off when this button is pressed. The red and blue lights indicate the kind of tilt. So the further you are away from the angle, or the position, the target position, in the X direction, the blue light will go brighter and brighter the further you go. In the Y direction, the red light will get brighter and brighter as you go, as the further you are. So the closer you are to the level target, the dimmer the red and blue lights will get. When you are within the threshold, the LED will then turn green. So here's a simple demo. So I'll first turn on the device. And so right now we're on a level surface, so the light is green. And so let's go ahead and set it on a slant. So I put it on a slant, and you can see the LED is more blue. If I were to tilt it this way, the LED is more red, and then I can get this purple color if I tilt it diagonally. But yeah, so as you can see, it's green, and you can kind of see the color shift, get brighter and brighter of red and brighter of blue. So let's go ahead and set a new target level here. So we're going to press the black button to set. So when I press the button, it turns bright white to tell the user, hey, I've set the new level. So now it thinks this is the target level. So of course the level that we put it on, the surface we put it on, is at the target level. So now let's put it on a flat surface, and we're going to try to raise it until it reaches green. So right there. So you can see those two surfaces are pretty level. And now another thing I'd like to showcase is the thresholding. So if I want to get really precise, I can turn this knob and get much more of a precise green there. Yes, that's even better. And then if I turn it all the way down, so to the lowest point, then it becomes really kind of a challenge to, and you can kind of see the dim of the blue. So the light there is really dim, but because the threshold is so small, the light's not turning green. So let's actually give it a little bit of a threshold and try to get that green light. Yeah, so once again, that blue and red light there is really dim and gets brighter and brighter. Lastly, now that you think this is the target level, so let's turn the threshold back up. You think this is target level, the yellow button actually resets it such that, so let's hold it. The yellow button sets it, and you can see that light goes off when the yellow button is pressed. sets it such that flat is back to being level. So bring it back to true level. And then, so once again, if I were to tilt it at this angle, press the black button, it thinks that's true level. So now if I put it flat, it thinks that's not the target. Whereas, yeah, that green light is there where we used to be. Yeah, so resetting it, and let's turn it back off. And once again, charging port isn't here to charge the LiPo battery, and everything's nicely enclosed in this case. Thanks for watching.